So this is going to be a very long video because this is my speed review when it comes to all the products that I have been testing out for so long, and I think that this is the best time to actually put up this video since we have the Sephora savings event going on right now. So if you are a Rouge member, VIB or Insider, you are going to be able to get a discount. It's actually open for everyone right now, so it's amazing. Go ahead and just grab some snacks, water, a drink. I do have my green tea right now with me because I'm going to need it, and I also have my water because it is going to be, again, a very lengthy one. If you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Jarrell. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope that you guys are here to stay. I have been doing YouTube for a very long time, and I am trying to hit that goal of a 10K for this year. So if you guys can help me out with that, that would be amazing. And if you are a return subscriber, what's up? How are you? I hope that you guys are having an amazing one today, and let's go ahead and get into the video. So I'm going to go in the order that I apply my makeup, and I usually start with my eyes first. Now, I have not been wearing a lot of eyeshadows, but I do have some eyeshadow palettes, a lot of eyeshadow palettes to talk to you guys about. Let's go ahead and start with the first one that I do see here, which is this one right here from NATASHA DENONA. This little mini one has been my go-to lately just because it has been this simple to just create a super easy look. I can define my eyes with these two right here. I absolutely love this brown. It's really nice, warm, and rich, and the black is really nice and easy pigmented as well. These are pretty much the shades that we might already have in our collection, but just to have it together from NATASHA DENONA, I absolutely love NATASHA's formula so much. So this is like a no-brainer for me. I knew that I was going to get this one right here just because it's so easy to travel with as well, and I know that I'm going to be taking it with me in my next trip. So yeah, super awesome with this one right here. Let's go ahead and continue on with NATASHA DENONA. This one right here is her newest meaty palette, and this is called the NATASHA DENONA Bloom palette. I do gotta say that this color story, it's really nice and beautiful. If you are into more of a peachy, warmer, pinky tones, I think that this is really nice. I do feel, for me in particular, I do feel like the special shade, this one right here, was just not doing it for me. Like I was missing a little bit of extra, I don't know, more sparkle when it comes to their more shimmery shades. I do feel like it was just missing a little bit more sparkle. But if you like something a little bit more subtle, toned down, nothing too sparkly, you know, just so you can wear it and that is your style, then I think that you will really enjoy this color story. The formula is absolutely stunning. Again, from NATASHA DENONA, one of my favorite formulas of all times. But I do gotta say that this palette in particular, for me, not my favorite. I haven't been really reaching for this one. I do have some favorite shades in this palette, more on the peachy, orangey, tangerine kind of shades. Those are absolutely my favorite shades, but when it comes to like the pinky tones, not so much. So we do have the new McGrath palette. Again, this is for you, especially if you're trying to get a discount price on these palettes right here from McGrath at $128. So this is definitely the time to shop Sephora if you are not willing to wait for McGrath to have a sale. This palette in particular is absolutely beautiful. Like color story, it's fun. It's fun for me. I absolutely love like creating looks. I still need to create some more looks with this palette. Yes, I know I owe you guys that for sure, and it is definitely coming. It is my next videos that I do have planned in my schedule. But I did use this palette. I use all of the shades, and I am super impressed with the mattes. I don't know if they changed the formula when it comes to the matte shadows, just because they felt super buttery, blendable, like just so good. I do have a whole entire review on this palette if you guys want to check it out, and I also have a couple of looks just in case you guys are interested. But I absolutely love this shade right here in particular. Is so good, like so sparkly, exactly the kind of finishes that I want for my glittery shadows or my sparkly shadows. I love that so much. And let's go ahead and talk about some palettes that are not super good. This one's right here from Charlotte Tilbury. I did purchase them directly from the Charlotte Tilbury website. I think that this one in particular is actually available on the Sephora website. If you like the color story and you are willing to put some effort into blending the eyeshadows, the color story is so good. Even though the formula for this one is not my favorite out of the three, the color story is definitely a favorite. I mean, when I go back and I look at the looks that I created with this one right here, I am in love just because it looks so nice and sultry. It's just so smoky and I love that so much. But this one is the Beautifying Eye Trends Super Neutrals from Charlotte Tilbury. The mattes are just not blendable enough for me. You do have to take your time, and sometimes I just don't want to deal with that when there's so much more eyeshadows in the market and the blendability of other eyeshadows are just super easy. It is not going to be my go-to palette to reach for if I want something quick. Now, if I want like a little bit of shimmer and like those really glittery, beautiful, like really sparkly shimmers, I am definitely going to be reaching for this one because the shimmer shades in this palette in particular are just so good, so delicious. I absolutely love it, especially this one, and this one is just so nice. This one is a little bit more on the tone down, but this palette has so many mattes, and unfortunately it was just a little too hard to work with, to blend. Will not recommend it unless, again, you want to just take your chance and just put in the work. Then the outcome is definitely going to be absolutely stunning, but you do have to put some work into these eyeshadows. Now, these two right here, again, I don't think that they are available on the Sephora website, at least not here in the US, but let me tell you, if they are available on Charlotte Tilbury, if for some reason she has a special sale, or you can actually find it somewhere else with a discount, get this one right here because it is absolutely stunning. This one does not have a lot of mattes. It only has 2 mattes, and this color story is perfection. In love with the two looks that I created, completely different from one to another. I absolutely adore this palette right here. This one is called the Emerald Effects. So good. And if you are into blues, then this one is also very nice. It does have a little bit more mattes. Again, the mattes are the ones that are giving me a little bit of a problem, but this one is absolutely gorgeous. Again, the shimmer shades are just so stunning. This one is called the Denon Dimension palette. Really nice, beautiful blues. All right, so I also tried this little quad from YSL, and this ones right here are really nice, super easy. If you want a little bit of like luxury eyeshadows, then this ones are going to be perfection, just because this ones right here are just super easy. Formula wise, it's really nice, pigmented, blendable, and it's just like no-brainer. Like, you want something super quick and super easy, you only have 4 shadows to work with. The packaging is really what you are paying for. Packaging wise is absolutely stunning, but the eyeshadows are also very good. So if you are looking for, you know, if you're looking to splurge, if you are looking for something that is going to give you an everyday kind of palette, but you want to feel like luxurious, then this is definitely the way to go. Now, we do have the Icy Nude from Huda Beauty. I'm telling you, I am super behind. I did create some looks with this palette. I do really like and enjoy the color story, but I didn't see myself really reaching for this palette after I did the tutorials. I did use it a couple of more times just to create like simple looks, but nothing over the top. So I don't know, like, it really has to be something that you are super into when it comes to the color story. I mean, I feel like it's just not unique to my collection. It is very repetitive to other palettes that I already do have in my collection. Huda Beauty does create some really nice, beautiful color stories. This one was going to be her last big palette. If you guys want to pick it up with a discount, then this is the time to do it, because this is going to be the last big palette that she has. Now, this palette right here from Makeup by Mario, oh my goodness, when I saw it, it was just so good. I could not stop using it. Like, I have been using this palette so much. I absolutely love the shimmers on this palette. If you like really nice glittery shimmer shades on your eyelids like I do, then this one is definitely something to try. It's a little bit more on the neutral side, leaning cool tone. I absolutely love the formula. I love this palette so much. The first one and this one is just so good. Like, I need to like really do this video a little bit faster than what I have been doing, but guys, if I could be filming every single day, I would. That it takes time to film the video, to edit the video, to get ready for the video. It is just not, you know, turning on your camera and then that's it. It doesn't work out like that, okay? And I have to do it all. I absolutely love doing this so much, guys. I want to do this. Like, I want to continue on doing this until I am a super wrinkle and everything is going to be looking a little bit wrinkly and cracking. And that's totally fine. It's just that I wish that I could just get a little bit more money from YouTube. Like, I wish that I could just pay at least a couple of bills with making videos, and not because I'm trying to be greedy. I'm not trying to be like rich or anything like that. And this is completely off topic on a super long video. It's just that if my family member was to see that I am getting a little bit of a paycheck and contributing, then it will be a lot easier for me to actually film this video. But anyways, everything that I have talked to you guys about, it is available. So far, I did check on the Makeup by Mario and also the Huda Beauty, and they are available on the Sephora website right now. But anyways, let's go ahead and finish up with these two palettes right here from Anastasia Beverly Hills. We have the Spice one and the Sugar one. The Sugar one, I do have to say that it is so cute just because it is colorful, very, very appropriate for spring and summer. In my opinion, I absolutely love shades like this. They're just very fun and colorful, and I love it. And it's super little. Packaging wise, it's okay. It's not like super luxurious. It doesn't have a lot of weight to it, but it does have a mirror. It is functionable for sure. You can definitely travel with. Formula wise is the same that we know from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's a little bit of powdery. It does have some kickback, which is totally fine, again, because I do start with my eyes first, but it's just so nice. But this one right here, believe it or not, I thought that it was going to be like the most boring palette ever, and the looks that I created with this palette right here, they are just my favorite. The shimmery shades are a little chunky, I'm not gonna lie. Like when it comes to shimmer shades from Anastasia Beverly Hills, they are pretty, but they are a little bit chunky for my taste. But the mattes are just so beautiful, again, just so blendable, and it's not as warm as you think that it's going to be. It's a little bit, yes, leaning a little bit more neutral warm for sure. But yeah, I absolutely love this palette. So good. So good. All right, so now we finish up with the eyes. Let's go ahead and talk about the products that I use for my complexion. Let's go ahead and start with the primers that I have been using. I think I only have, no, I do have two primers. This one right here has been like my go-to whenever I want something to blur my pores. I absolutely love the formula. This one is the Easy Blur Primer from Huda Beauty. Just super nice, beautiful. It does what it's supposed to do, which is blur your pores, just give you that blurring effect. I absolutely love that. This one right here is from Gucci and is a serum-y kind of primer. This one is good. This Gucci primer right here, I do gotta say that I don't know. Okay, I sometimes I really do like it. I really enjoy the way that it actually makes my skin and primes my skin. It's a little bit more on the serum side, but it actually dries down super matte, which I do really like. But at the same time, I have to be very careful which foundation I pair with. It makes my foundation peel sometimes. So yeah, this one is a little, yeah, you can definitely skip on this one. Now let's go ahead and move on to foundations, and I have so many foundations to talk to you guys about, like so many. So let's go ahead and start with one of my favorites, my go-to, like the one that I'm actually reaching for whenever I do have any special occasions. This one is like so good. It's the stick foundation from Dior. It is so good, and I do have mine in the shade 3N. It is my perfect shade for my skin, like my skin tone right now, my complexion right now. I absolutely love this. It just goes on so nice and smooth. It gives you the perfect skin, and it just goes with so many other products that I already have in my collection. It has never given me any issues, and the longevity on this foundation is just insane. It's just so good. I am oily to combination. I do have an oily T-zone, and I am pretty normal in the outer part of my face, and this foundation just works so well. Been loving this one, and as well as the Dior Forever Hydra Nude Foundation. Okay, even though I am oily to combination, yes, I live in Florida, I am also on my 40s, and I absolutely love this foundation just because it gives me a little bit of hydration. It gives me a really nice, beautiful glow, but it's not overly glowy. It is so beautiful on the skin, and I adore this foundation as well. If I have to pick any one or the other, I definitely go with this one first, but this one is also a very good one. Another foundation that I have been really enjoying, and I actually did a wear test not so long ago. After wearing it for a little while, I think I don't know if you guys want to see that wear test on the Givenchy foundation. I do gotta say that this foundation does oxidize, okay? This shade is 3.5 and it looks super pale on my skin as soon as I apply it, but like a couple of minutes later, it just adjusts to my skin. It looks absolutely perfect for the rest of my body, and I adore this foundation. It's a little bit more on the serum-y side. It does feel absolutely super lightweight on the skin, really nice, glowy, but not overly glowy where you're not able to tame it down with powder. I love this foundation. It looks so gorgeous on the skin. Again, I am on my 40s. I'm always looking to look a little bit more plump, more youthful, and these foundations right here have been doing it for me. Another one that I have been really enjoying is this one right here for every single day. Yeah, it's definitely not going to give you a medium coverage, but you can build it up to a medium coverage. I don't mind just having a little bit of coverage on my skin. Today I only have a little bit of concealer. I have very minimal makeup because I was doing something earlier this morning where I actually did a little bit of makeup and nothing too much, and that is okay with me. If my imperfections come through, if you're able to see my sunspots, like totally fine with that. This one is going to give your skin like a boost of hydration, just glowiness. It is not like greasy whatsoever. It is so beautiful on the skin. I absolutely love this one. I have to like put this one on my everyday drawer because I want to continue on using it. I don't want it to go bad, and this one is in the shade 15, which is a really good shade for me as well. Love this one from Hourglass, and this one is called the Illusion Luminous Glow Foundation Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 30. This one right here is so good, and the fact that it has SPF 30 is just amazing. I do have a couple of videos on these foundations right here, this one being one of them. This is the Prada foundation, and I love this one, especially if you are looking for something a little bit more mattifying, perfecting. It's going to give you more of a natural finish. It's really nice, beautiful, really gorgeous on the skin for sure. I love this shade in particular as well, just because it fits my skin tone, the undertones and all of that. I am going to again link it down below in the description area, but I absolutely love that foundation. The foundation that I was not so thrilled about, I really had high hopes for this foundation for me, but it was just not my favorite foundation. It actually made my skin look just, I don't know, too makeupy, and it was just not looking cute. Is this one right here from Patrick Ta. Unfortunately, this foundation is just not for me. I don't know if it's because it was just so more on the skincare and a little bit too serum-y for my skin type. It just did not look good. Did not look good. This one right here, which is the Huda Beauty Easy Blur foundation, it is a really good match. I was just so happy to finally find the right match for me. This one is the Tres Leches. Absolutely gorgeous foundation, but then sometimes I do feel like it makes my skin look a little bit too heavy, especially if I am wearing it for too long. Unfortunately, it just does not look so good at the end of the day. I love the formula of it, love the coverage for sure. I really do like this foundation, but I do feel like sometimes if I am wearing it for too long, it starts looking a little bit heavy at the end of the day. But this one is pretty new to me as well. I did try it a couple of times, and again, I really do like it. It's supposed to be a matte foundation, but it's really not matte foundation. It's not super luminous either. It's more of a natural finish, and I really do like it. I do have the shade in 3WO, and I also do really like the undertone. It's a little bit deep for me right now, but I know that it's going to work for me when I get a little bit more color. The finish of it, it's really nice again, and it gives you a really beautiful coverage, a little bit more than just a medium coverage. You can definitely build it up to a full coverage, but when it comes to the longevity of it, it is definitely something that is not super long wearing for me. It just does not look as good as it does when you first apply it at the end of the night. That's it. This one right here from LYS, oh my goodness, this stick foundation, it is such a good, like very, okay, not completely dupe, but if you do not want to splurge on the Dior, which I think you should, But if you don't want to, that's totally fine. You can definitely pick up this one right here. It is so nice, really nice luminous foundation. It gives you a really beautiful coverage. The blendability of this foundation is super awesome. And I do have the shade in TG1, a really nice, great match for me as well. Really, really beautiful foundation. I don't think that is as long lasting as the Dior foundation, but again, it really looks absolutely gorgeous. And I love the fact that you can actually just like sheer it out for every single day, or you can actually build it up to get a little bit more coverage. Yeah, really, really like the LYS foundation. This one right here, it's pretty new to me. This is a skin tint from Milk Makeup. This is the Hydro Grip Gel Tint, and I do have mine in the shade 7, which is a perfect shade for me. And I love this foundation for every single day. Definitely not longevity wise. I think that it just starts wearing off, and especially on my upper lip and on my chin, it just starts separating. It makes it look a little bit weird after 6 hours of wear. But if you're looking for something that it is going to give you like that glowiness, that you can tame it down with powder, and you just want something that is just going to make your skin look really, really nice, plump, juicy, this one is definitely the way to go. Longevity wise, not so good, but if you're not trying to wear it for that long, it does make your skin look really, really nice and beautiful. This one right here from One Size is just a little bit too heavy for me. It does give you a really nice matte finish. I don't think this shade in particular actually worked out for me that well. I think it's a little bit too deep, a little bit more on the neutral side, has a little bit more like pinkiness to it. I never exchanged it. I don't know why. That was my bad. But yeah, I mean, if you are super, super oily and you know that your oils are going to come through, then this is definitely the way to go. But because I am oily to combination, and again, I am on my 40s, and because I am looking for something that gives me a little bit more like dewiness on the outer part of my face, this one right here is just not made for me, for what I like. In particular, it is a good foundation. It gives you a beautiful coverage. It is really nice, long lasting as well, but it's not what I tend to reach for. It is definitely a good foundation if you are more on the oily side and you're looking for a matte foundation, then this is definitely going to be your friend. And if you are looking for like full coverage, then again, this one is the way to go. Concealer. This is the Westman Atelier concealer, and this is in the shade M3. Let me tell you, this concealer, it is so beautiful. Love the coverage, the way that it actually feels on the under eyes. It just gives me perfect under eyes. So good, but nothing creases on me except for this concealer. It's me. I think that it's definitely me. I am not going to blame it on this concealer because it is so good, but I think that I am applying a little bit too much, and that is why it's creasing on me. I'm telling you, I have so many concealers and I really do not have, I mean, I do have some texture and I do have some lines, but it is really, really, really hard for things to actually like crease on me, and this one just creases on me. I don't understand why is it doing that. I did recommend it on one of my reels that I did, on my TikToks that I did, just because it is a really beautiful concealer. You just need to like tap it and then it's gone. I mean, it is that easy. It is super, super easy. You don't have to worry about, you know, doing too much to it. And that is the reason why I recommend it. But my goodness, I am going to continue on just testing it out, because maybe it is me that I am applying too much, but it is so good. It's so good. And when I tell you it creases on me, it's like one line, okay? It's like a little tiny, I mean, nothing else. It doesn't separate. It doesn't like, you know, starts caking or anything like that. It just settles on that fine line that I have, and usually is, I think, in this eye right here. Anyways, but that's the only thing that it does. I just have to tap it and then it's back to normal. We are ready to go again. So I don't know why. Let's go ahead and talk about this powder right here from Huda Beauty, the Ube powder. And let me tell you, this right here, I've never had something so pink in my life, but I always wanted to achieve that like pinky kind of like, I don't know, like really nice bright pink under eyes, and this is definitely it for me. Now that I am getting a little bit of more color, I am actually going to try to use it a little bit more because it is so beautiful. Formula wise, when it comes to the powders from Huda Beauty, are really, really, really nice, and this color in particular does work out for my skin tone, especially if you pair it with the blush that I'm going to talk to you guys in a little bit about. But yeah, I absolutely love this powder from Huda Beauty. I also have been really enjoying like this one. is so good. I have two different shades, but this one is the one that I have been reaching for the most, and this is the Makeup by Mario powder. This is called the Real Soft Blur Setting Powder, and in the shade 2 Neutral Light. So good. It is super light, super finely milled. It just makes everything look absolutely flawless. It is so good. I love this powder from Makeup by Mario. I mean, what a great powder. But I also tried this pressed powder from Tower 28. It feels super dry, and it just makes my skin look like super white, and I do not like this powder. It's actually creating like little, like, I don't know, a little bit of a texture on the powder. I don't understand why. But yeah, this powder did not look good on me at all. It just made it look super heavy and like cracking on my under eyes. It just did not look good anywhere else on my face. Again, a little bit too heavy for my taste, and I'm just so sad because I really thought that this was going to be like something that I can just put in my purse and like touch up with, but no, absolutely not. It just does not feel good at all. It does not feel good when it comes to the texture. It does not look good under the eyes. It just did not work out for me, unfortunately. Now moving on to the next steps that I do, which is bronzer. I do have a couple of bronzers that I wanted to talk to you guys about that I have been trying. This one right here, I already reviewed and talked to you guys about, and I'm pretty sure I also talked to you guys about the stick foundation from Dior, but I also have to like mention it here just in case I didn't do it. But anyways, this one right here, which is the contour stick, I tried it in the shade 3, and that was a disaster. It was so deep for me. It just looked really patchy. I don't know, for some reason it just did not blend into my skin. Maybe because it was just a little bit too deep. So I had to go for a different shade. And this one is in the shade 02 Tan. What a difference. This one is definitely going to give you a little bit more warmth, comparing it to the shade 3 that it's a little bit more on the cooler side. It's more for contour. This one is definitely more for bronzing, contouring. So good. I am just so happy that I decided to pick up the shade into, because I was not going to give up on Dior. It is so good, blendable, just pigmented. It gives me the perfect shade like to warm up my skin. So good. Did I ever talk to you guys about this one right here from Makeup by Mario? Has been the one that I have been reaching for. I mean, I have used this much. I don't use my makeup like that. I'm always rotating, thinking about, you know, giving love to every single one of my products as much as I can. And the fact that I have been reaching for this one over and over again has to tell you that I absolutely love the formula. This one from Makeup by Mario is in the shade medium, and I have been super impressed with the formula. Again, it is very lightweight. I love the fact that it's buildable. You are not going to have any issues on blending it out whatsoever, or applying too much where you feel like, okay, what do I do with this? It could be scary sometimes when you apply too much, or when the product has a little bit too much pigmentation, but this is not the case with this one right here. This one is called the Soft Sculpt Bronzing and Shaping Serum. So good. I also have been loving this one, the contour shade from Rare Beauty in the shade Solace. Again, it's more on the lighter side. It does not have a lot of pigmentation like the blushes, which is amazing. I was so scared that it was going to be so pigmented. Again, it becomes a little bit too much and too scary, and this one is just so perfect, so good. I absolutely love the natural look that it gives me. It does give me like definition, but it's not super in your face where you actually see it. I love that so much. This one right here, it is a little bit too light for me. This one from Westman Atelier, so I did end up picking up a different shade, and I do really like the formula, but this one kind of blended into nothing, which it's okay, that's an issue. I love that it's blendable and buildable, but if you're going to blend into nothing, then I am going to have to worry about that a little bit, especially with the price that I'm paying for Westman Atelier. So I decided to pick a different shade. I hear so many people loving it that I actually did have to pick a different shade. When I did try it, I mean, it is, again, blendable, but the shade, which is not for me.